the great outdoors at night. Real ones will know this is a sequel! Oh, indeed I will press space to play. Yeah!
I'm not quite sure how to
Shut the fuck up! I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to use, and it's fucking hilarious. So, just aggressive smiling. This is an overview on the concept known as nighttime, so you don't feel lost while we explore the nighttime, cause I'm looking out for you. Nighttime is a time which has captivated many a human being throughout millennia, century, whatever time period. Experience it with your own eyes and ears, I guess, but it's just sounds of me walking around and breathing.
There's a little prick in my... There's a snake in my boot. Fucking... rock. Warning. Posers, freeloaders, deadbeats. Robert S. Cisneros. Monica Perales. Follow me on TikTok. The If-Man? I guess the If-Man. Beware. Do you know who your neighbor is? Robert S. Cisneros. Scam artist / thief. Owner of High Velocity Pressure Washing, exposing this thief on TikTok. At the If-Man, Roland Cisneros. Yeah, and did you like that dog barking? Oh, he's still barking, just a little bit, just this much. He's barking this much. Just the tiniest little itty bitty bit. He's a barking away. You like that? Yeah. There were 3 rocks over there. It was very tempting. Anyways, and he went around, he ran off, barking, he ran away, because he's a scared little dog, into this neighborhood, into someone's, like, driveway or whatever. I followed him, and then I went past, and then I saw that. Oh, actually, let's go back to it. Let's take a closer look. Rich person house. We are now... There it is over there. It's on both sides. I read it on the other end. It's on this end too. It's a trailer. Oh, we don't need to be showing you people's license plates. Anyways, yeah. Free advertisement. That's what you get here at the Aiken sticky whatever. There you go. Rich person house. Yippee. Anyways. You know, with your Ram Ford or whatever. It is a Ford. Of course it's a Ford. What else could it be? Oh, lights went out. Interesting. Now it's really dark. I guess they have it's 2:51. I don't know. Is it a timer or is it a... I don't know. But anyways, yeah, cool, really good stuff. Oh, let me try not to run out of storage space. Oh, and you can't, I'm not gonna be able to show you. Anyways, here we are in the street, car going by. You can just jaywalk through the street. I like committing crimes. Yes, I am. I don't know, why not? Okay, I'm gonna show you my favorite spots. Is that what they are? Are they my favorite spots? I don't know. But, so, you know, just show you some area I walk around besides random neighborhoods and whatever that are located around. I don't know. Yeah. Wow, that does not look as bright in real life. Yeah, looks a little bit more like that. Stop lying, camera. Anyways, so there's rocks and stuff here. This is like a little slope. We'll go back up here. So you trudge through the There are grass and all that. And this is a church, actually, or something, apparently. Yeah, this is a church. Anyways, this is a basketball court. That over there is a church. Why does the church have a basketball court? Because they do. I don't know. And yeah, there'll be a bunch of boys playing basketball over here. You got signs both in English and Spanish. Anyways, lights, camera, action. And then over here, well, this is, what is it? Soccer field or whatever you call it. Soccer field, yeah. So, it's 2 a.m. by the way. That's the time, 2 a.m. It was 1:51, now it's, oh, never mind, it's almost 3. Never mind. It's 2:58 a.m. Well, whatever. Don't literally anything at 3 a.m. And the bugs making sounds and all that. Picnic tables, stuffs, a couple places to sit and all that. Eat food, I guess, if you want. Hang out with your friends that you have. And yeah, well, this is the kind of things you do when you're friendless and jobless, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, this is a trash can. There's another one right over there. There's trees, there's this, there's that. There's a net, soccer field, whatever. Another net. More people's houses back there. A little street that goes along from that street through to here. Anyways, this is a playground. It's a church, but not a school. I thought it was, well, I mean, they have a sign that says church, but is it a church school? I went to a Christian school for a little bit. I don't know. Whatever it is. Anyways. But yeah. I don't know. All that area over there, it's all fenced around. And the fence is locked and stuff. So, I don't know. But supposedly it's a church. So, yeah. Yeah, goalie, whatever, has a net and all that. Yeah, come along through here. This is just, I don't know. I've been walking out around in the middle of the night since, I don't know, since I was 14 or 15 or whatever. So, but I don't know, but with years in between at a time, and just, I don't know, this isn't a new hobby, I prefer the night. I don't like the city. I prefer towns, and I prefer the night because I hate people. Okay, and same rules as before apply. Unofficial, well, I guess they are official rules. Whatever. I don't know. Don't be so fucking loud. This is a neighborhood. It's a obnoxious, annoying, obnoxious rich people, snobby, whatever neighborhood. But this is, and that over there is, like, in there to the left is apartments or condominiums or something. But anyways, over there, down that road is like where everything is. Live that way. Down there, over there is like where everything is. My therapist Lindsay's over there. I'm gonna show you over here. Down at the what do you call it? It's a dead end. Over there, I was gonna continue walking through that neighborhood over there, but it was a dead end. This is also a dead end, but this is an even cooler dead end because it's not just like a little circle round kind of thing surrounded by houses. This is like, this is like a disposing of a body kind of dead end. So anyways, been down and around all through here, I don't know how many times now, and I'm not keeping count of how many times I visit each place. Also this, look at this, it's pretty cool. There's, I don't know, water in there. Ooh, still water. Anyways, there's water in there. It's like a little I don't know, and the water goes through here and all around there. That's a bunch of rocks right there. That you see through the fence, through the whatever. Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks, and it goes all through here and wraps around here with the fence thing, with the, you know, stone pillars and all that. Anyways, so I'm gonna run out of storage space. Give me a sec. Anyways, here we are. Hey, there's the name of the place if you want to, I don't know, track down where I am and all that or something. I don't know. One of these days, regardless, I'm probably gonna go missing, but hey, I won't go down without a fight, you know? If I die, I'm taking you with me. So yeah, down there, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, I can find apartments or condominium or something, whatever it is. Lights, American flags everywhere. Oh my god, people with their American flags everywhere. But yeah, there's an American flag. Stars and stripes. Yeah, and there's more American flaggedness. There's a political thing, which are also everywhere. It seems like at all times, but here you go. Here's the lights, here's the this, here's the that. Maybe I'll show you down the other way. I don't know, some other time, because I have limited storage space. But look at this. It's like at the end of a runway here. So, this is actually nice. The lights and everything. You can see so clearly. I've come down here in the daytime as well. This is just happens to be nighttime, daytime. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer night because it's so calm. It's so peaceful. Oh, there's a bug buzzing in my ear. Not in my ear, but around my ear. So, yeah. Dead end. And, you know. I mean, no, it would be... Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, it would be incredibly stupid to... Oh, look at this. This is just... It says no trespassing. Don't worry, I'm not going to. But, no. Here you go. No trespassing. As I was saying, yeah, it would be incredibly stupid to dispose of a body there. It'd be incredibly stupid to dispose of a body in any conventional places that anyone ever does. Duh. You don't just do what everyone else does, obviously. because that's what everyone does, and that's what everyone's looking for, and that's... No. And there's a couple, like, bottles over here and stuff, alcohol things, or there was. There's also another couple, 3 little, they're yellow right here, and they're little diamond things. Oh, there's a mechanical sound. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna show you over here, real quick. Look at this. Look at the mess they made with that thing. They made a big old mess of things. Look at it. Look at the mess they made. Oh. Interesting. Until now, I had no idea what the fuck you guys were doing. But... Huh. And with this hose and this something here after this pipe was going drip, drip, drip. I like to look at these things. I like to inspect machinery. I like to learn more about them. Oh, wow. You could hop in there and you could go, whoa, they got the big old, whoa, wow. Oh, they took it out. They took my stick out. It wasn't even that stick. It was a different stick. Anyways, pile this. Woo. I climbed up the steep mountain, stuck a stick in there like a king. Yeah. Anyway, you naughty boys. Naughty boys. What, and you're just making sounds back here? You're rotating around, how dare you? That's so naughty.
Day 2. Night 2. And then we put the files in here. Taken from my Pixel 8 Pro internal shared storage DCIM. Camera, highlight, and select all the Ds. You know how people say 1v1 me, IRL, no scope? Yeah. Look, it's copying. So cool. The list is elongating. It's getting longer. Watch new entries be added upon the old. And there you have it. Woo!
We are returning back strong with a full fucking moon. Look how bright it is. Da 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 da. It's only 11 p.m. or about 11:30 now, the following night. So still plenty of cars and just people in general all about. But in a few hours, that will no longer be the case. I'm not going to be out here for another few hours though, so we're just I don't know, I might head back and come back out again if there are people in the spots I want to go to, but we'll see. We will see. Woo! And all the forever up Christmas lights, essentially. The closed Walgreens, good shit. The graffiti, you know it. Do you hear it? All those stupid motherfucking cicada sons of bitches or whatever they are going off. Anyways, you step right here. Oh, you can't see it, but you can feel it. Actually, you can see it from underneath. Anyways, it has quite a bit of give, so you can go bouncy on it a bit. And still, there's the moon. There's the fullest fucking moon. Cicadas. Every step of the way. This is how you run out of storage space real quick. At least I think they're cicadas. They sound like them, but in that once every 17 years, that was already the case like 2 ago, so I don't know, maybe there's something different, whatever. Well, anyways, apparently it's a little bit more complicated than just 17 years, but no, not majorly at least, but they're up in the trees, they're up in the trees. You can hear them in the trees above. Anyways, all I wanted to do, really, I could take you down this other neighborhood, but all I really wanted to do was just kind of in the light here. Oh, we can see inside. There's actually, you can really only see well, that's inside. That's the reflection. That's behind. Oh, how about that? The light, the dark, the whatever. There you go. So, hey, hi, hello. Here's the light. I consider that good. The end. I'm gonna head back home now. Do some stuff. Knock some things out. Been wanting to take care of for a while. Go back to sleep. Yeah! Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Oh, this is a dermatology place too. How about that? They moved all the big machines around. Now they're on that side, and not here. Wah! Here is also the light. The beautifulest light. And final light being the light within Walgreens. Strangely enough. Okay. Peace. Ooh, I love the shadows. Look at that. Look at it, cool looking. I don't know. Okay, so, I got a full 11 hours of sleep last night. 11 hours. That's a little too much actually now, but very well rested. I'm actually gonna get even more sleep, I think, in a few hours, for a few more hours, and yeah, I feel very, I don't know, tip-top shape, and we're getting there. Yeah, okay, peace out. There's the moon. Bye-bye. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. During the day, from noon to now, to 11 p.m. Now it's actually midnight. Anyways, okay, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. For real, it is now.
Yeah, why not? Nighttime. Blogs, nighttime. Nighttime. Want to know one of my favorite times of day? Nighttime. There's not very many different times of day, so... Nighttime. Here is why. The daytime is very nice too, is it? On my bright lights, bright lights, sunshine, it's very warm most days during the summer. Nighttime, however, is something special. Time to go way back and understand the benefits of nighttime. Everyone has their own experiences relating to the topic. Here is how I see it in the experience of nighttime. Dark, stars, quiet, crickets, city lights, crashing waves. What? Well, you would have that in the daytime too. We lived on this island, several miles away from the city of Seattle. Lucky. Though far away, we can still see the Space Needle from the shore. When I was a toddler, my mom would take me on a small joyride in her car, and we would go by the shore of the island and look at the city at night. That would be the last thing I want to see before falling asleep. Worked every time when I needed to sleep. Just a trip to look at the city lights, and all lights will be out. Falling asleep and not wanting to open my eyes until morning. Next to the visual aid, I believe the ambience of the car sound helped the whole lot. These days since then, I love the sound of a revving car engine before a race. Rev, rev. Crashing waves. I paid close attention to the waves at the beach, curious as to where the waves were coming from and where they crash on the beach. Better at night because of the moonlight reflecting on the ocean. The ripples have been quite calming to look at. Texture just looks pretty to me when the moon and the waves causing the ripple effect. That's not a proper sentence, but okay. Crickets have been common around the area I've been living in. Crickets and frogs, too. They never felt too loud or annoying, mostly because I have always loved all of the animals and insects and bugs of the world. Crickets do provide a natural lullaby at night. It's wonderful. I can't imagine anyone eating them. Seriously, though, I see them in the local candy shop. Yeah. I think, actually, no, was it crickets or was it grasshoppers and guacamole or something? I don't know, fucking Mexicans. Them in the local candy shop. Anyway, I hear the crickets chirping mostly at night. Can't really hear them during the day. Dark and quiet. Nothing much like dark and gritty, but quiet instead. Nothing much to look at, nothing much to listen to. It is all okay. Nothing bright other than the moon and a few city lights off in the distance. I made a note about how my children with autism would prefer the more simpler stuff and nothing way too complex. Blank sheet of paper over a portrait full of circles, for example. That is why in the dark and quiet night, it is a perfect opportunity to recharge from the stimulated world. Movies and video games are so good when in the dark at night, though oftentimes the choice in those sources of entertainment were pretty limited. Entertainment. G-rated and E-rated goodness. Not just that, but like how long we watch the movies and play the games. Just how I was raised. A lot of times I just enjoy being in my room and playing with toys. Not much sound coming from the toys most of the time. Fun to play during the nighttime. Now that I think about it, I have always enjoyed the quiet because loud noises back then were very challenging. Not anymore today, even though I enjoy the quiet for the most part, especially when I am working on something work-related or hobby-related. Pretty sure that is like a lot of people when I say that preferring the quiet over the noise. To me, daytime has been the noisiest time of day, while nighttime is the quietest time of day. Stars. My favorite source of light next to the moon. Nothing too complicated up there, just specks of light in the sky with no specific patterns. I immediately will take that back because I have just realized that there are these things called constellations. Became so fascinated with the constellations at school that I tried my best to find the patterns in the night sky. There is always something about autism and stimulus. Don't want to have too much action just yet. Stick to something more simple and boring. That is how I see it. Go with the black and white cartoons before upgrading it all into color. Think that can be somewhat similar to the nighttime and daytime. Nighttime can be a lot easier, while day is a bit more challenging. And every challenge can be hard, but never impossible to take on. In its own way, it can make sense when you visualize it in a way that is something like this. Stick to the dark, and then in time, he or she will come out to be a part of the light. Oh, we hate spam. We never sell your information for any... Oh, let me try reading this. Well, this is their standard, it's the Latin, it shows up everywhere. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet, consectetur adipissing elit, cras sed sapien quam, sed dapibus est id enim facilis at possier turpis adipissing, quis Kiske, sit amet dui. And just one more thing, just a little bit of added on Zen. Do you feel filled with Zen? Zen, Zun, Zon. Ooh, calm, peaceful, relaxing. That's what the nighttime is supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to. Well, that's what it symbolizes to me. What does the nighttime mean to you? It means calm and peaceful and tranquil. That's what it means to me. And if I yell a little bit and if I shout a little bit at 11 p.m., it's because it's not 3 or 4 yet. When it's really, really night. 11 is still evening. 3 or 4 is night. When all goes quiet except for the stupid barking dogs. The rocks would make them quiet. Now you might say some of those questions from before, they weren't answered. Well, that's because I lied. Oh, the horror. Doing something that you're capable of doing. Because you can. Ah! Why is it so beautiful?